Recording is now online.
Thank you very much, Gia. I appreciate that. Do me a favor and keep the same series of music going that I've been listening to, if you would.
Please enjoy the selection of music I have chosen for you.
So my chronicles are going. Everything is looking good. I think I'll get me something to eat and drink real quick before I head out. Vega, would you please do me a favor and introduce me to all of the people who may be watching this in the future? Breakfast.
In the sprawling depths of ArcCorp's industrial labyrinth, amidst the roar of machines and the constant hum of commerce, WoahBot was born in Area 007, a modest place in a world of endless steel. Raised by hard-working parents who owned a small moving company, WoahBot spent his youth hauling cargo through narrow streets, his eyes always fixed on the sky above. The nights he and his friends would sneak to the top of the arcologies, staring up at the stars, were filled with dreams of the vast unknown, dreams of leaving the towering city world behind and venturing into the boundless expanse of space. When the time came, with courage burning in his heart, WoahBot stood before his parents and declared his ambition. They believed in him, gifting him the same Argo tractor he'd used countless times in the family business. It was more than a machine, it was the vessel of his future. Armed with determination and the support of his family, WoahBot set out to Area 18, where a family friend, the grizzled veteran Logan Creed, awaited. Creed, a man of few words but infinite wisdom, saw the potential in WoahBot's eager eyes. Through a series of odd jobs, often dirty and dangerous, WoahBot scraped together the credits needed to purchase his very first starship, a Drake cutter. It wasn't luxurious, but it was his, and it was capable of taking him where he had always longed to go, into the stars. WoahBot's first launch into the void was nothing short of monumental. It wasn't just his ship that left the atmosphere, it was the beginning of a new life, a rebirth in the cold beauty of space. He forged connections across systems, taking on contracts that ranged from the mundane to the perilous. With every job, whether he was bringing in bounties, defending remote outposts from marauders, investigating mysterious disappearances, or recovering lost parcels, WoahBot increased his reputation. Now, he considers himself a peacekeeper. His hopes his name will one day be whispered in both admiration and fear among the stars, a man who walks the line of justice with unwavering resolve. Yet, beneath the cold precision of his mission, a quiet dream still burns, a dream of one day retiring aboard an opulent 890 jump, with more than enough wealth to ensure the comfort of his family, and the legacy he's building to last for generations. But until then, WoahBot's journey continues, ever upward, ever onward, a lone sentinel in the dark, his story yet to be fully written among the stars.
So I don't know so much about the wanting my name to be whispered in fear, but thank you so very much for that introduction, Vega. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. If you need any further assistance, feel free to let me know.
So I am pretty sure that Vega did a extremely, very, very well over prepared introduction for me. What happened there? Did I? Huh. But, yeah, so Vega pretty much has the rest of it. I am attempting to make a name for myself out here ever since I left home on ArcCorp. And in order to do that, I have to figure out the best way in which to make my clients happy and increase my reputation, sort of upgrade my entire setup, my gear, my everything, really. I forgot to start my chronicles this morning at the beginning. I usually try to do it before I get going so I can sort of explain my thought processes, but I grabbed all of my contracts this morning before heading out. So I've already got some contracts. Looks like I got quite a few. I think I may have gotten a little bit more than I should have. So I've got a total of 13 contracts to do. Usually I only try to take 6 or 7 a day, but I'm hoping that they go quick because I definitely got more than I should have. So yeah, that was not the smartest thing, but that's all right. It's fine. So anyways, as Vega was so kind to put it, my name is WoahBot, and I am I'm a self-titled peacekeeper. It's kind of what I do. 1 second. Orbital Harmony, this is Citadel asking for takeoff permissions from Port Tressler, please. So I left home on ArcCorp with the intention of making a name for myself, getting a reputation as being a good guy and doing good in the system. I may at some point leave Stanton. As for now, I've just been staying in Stanton, still kind of getting my feet underneath me. And my goal, as Vega put it, is to... Oh, Vega, fire up the engines, please. My goal, as Vega so eloquently put it, is to retire one of these days.
The engines are fired up and ready to go.
Aboard an 890 Jump, which is very, very expensive, luxury sort of yacht ship thing. In fact, I have been aboard them multiple times, as I do work for the yacht club. And I fell in love with them, and I decided I wanted one, and that's kind of my... Ooh, a little bit of weird turbulence. But in order to do that, I first of all have to get some work done here, and that's kind of what I'm doing today. Vega, raise landing gear, cycle landing thrusters, and switch to navigation mode if you would.
Landing
That's
gear
where I'm
retracted,
headed.
landing thrusters cycled, and the navigation mode has been switched.
Okay, so I have picked up quite a few peacekeeping contracts today, and peacekeeping is just a word that I use personally that essentially means investigation, bounty hunting, mercenary, keeping the peace. That's why I call myself a peacekeeper, because I don't really think of myself as a mercenary. To me, mercenaries are people that both the UEE and criminal factions hire that are willing to do anything for money. I don't really see myself that way. I only work for the betterment and the good of the citizens of Stanton, and I try to do the right thing. I don't take contracts that involve drugs or murdering people or things of that nature. I try to not associate with criminal types in any way. And I think because of that, the term mercenary, it doesn't really fit with me. Bounty hunting is pretty easy. Bounty hunting is somebody has escaped the law, or I guess in some cases escaped a criminal organization that's after them. But I only do lawful work, so for that matter, I usually tend to just deal with lawful bounties only. And then investigation, oh, that's a pretty sunset. Do I want that as... You know what? Let me stop right here real quick. Drone camera, please. I want to get that sunset. Let's see.
The drone camera is now active.
Can I get really good shot of my ship? Try to bring the drone down a little bit. Spin it a little bit. And take a shot, Gia.
Affirmative.
Thank you. Go ahead and put away the drone camera, please. Hopefully that's a good shot. I'll have to see how it comes out later. I always try to get a really nice shot for each one of my Chronicles. That way, later on, when I come back, I can sort of get an idea of where I was or what I was doing at the time, what ship I was using. I need to find a good spot here. Let's head in. I am too close. Enhance my vision. There is a hill right there. Lower landing gear. I think I see a good spot right there.
The landing gear is deployed.
All I got to do is just go over this hill. I could, since I'm here for the right reasons, I could just go ahead and head over to the outpost, but I never know what's going to happen. And because of that, I tend to protect myself in any way I can. Return vision to normal and turn off the engines.
Vision has returned to normal.
Hopefully I'm in a good
Normal
spot.
vision mode is now active, and the engines are turned off.
You know, whoever keeps on taking my ships and putting them on the pad continuously... Shut that off. There we go. See, that's better. I like my bridge to be nice and dark, so I can see better outside. Okay, so I got to suit up, grab my vehicle, and head in. My first contract today is I have been asked by UDM again to pick up some parcels that have been misplaced. But the last time I did that, it ended up leading to a whole thing. So I'm a little bit worried about what could possibly happen, but I guess I'll figure it out in a moment. Grab my CSV, head that way. You know, when I had that customized skin applied, I wish it also went to the inside. It's not that I'm not a fan of orange, I'm just not a fan of orange. Vegas, switch MFD1 to vehicle configuration, please. I do not need
MFD1 is now set to the vehicle configuration screen.
Set MFD1 to resource network and set MFD2 to self status, please.
MFD1 is now set to resource network and MFD2 to self status.
Actually, MFD2 has not been set. Select MFD2. Switch MFD2 to self-status,
is now selected.
Please. That's better.
MFD2 is now set to self-status.
Thank you very much. I still
You're
think
welcome.
that these MFDs are a little bit too low. I wish they were up a little bit higher where the buttons are, because it actually cuts off part of your vision. I'm honestly not a fan of that. Because I can't see any rocks that are up this hill. See, there's a whole bunch of rocks up this hill, and I can't see them until I get on the same plane as they are, and then I can finally see them. Come on, truck. So as I was stating before, UDM has asked me to find 3 parcels that were either lost, stolen, misplaced, mishandled. You never know. It's always something. So I'm going to grab those first because they're heading to Calliope, and some of the contracts I picked up this morning were also in Calliope. So since they're in Calliope and I need to go to Calliope to deliver these, I can knock out multiple contracts at once while I'm there. Because I'm not going to lie, I'm not a fan of Calliope, so if I can, the faster that I can leave Calliope and head back towards Microtech, the happier I am. At least that was one of the nice things about being based over at Crusader, was at least when I was at Crusader, the different moons around Crusader were, I mean, you know, they didn't have trees or anything, but they weren't completely inhospitable. Whereas Calliope is essentially just a death trap. That's all it is. Extremely strong winds that can blow your ship around, knock you on your butt. I don't know why anybody would want to ever do anything at all on Calliope. Which, of course, is probably the reason why so many criminals set up... Ugh, ow, that hurt. Probably the reason why so many criminals set up on Calliope is because nobody with any common sense would ever want to go there for any reason at all. Maybe research or something of that nature. Hey, Emily, how you doing this morning?
Good morning, love. I'm feeling quite splendid, thank you. Just another day of gathering tempting tidbits of information and charming those around me. How about you?
I am doing some peacekeeping work this morning. Do you have any information about Calliope, the moon of Microtech? If anybody knows, she'll know.
Calliope, nestled in the shadow of Microtech, is known for its breathtaking landscapes and diverse ecosystems. It's primarily a research and mining facility, where precious resources are extracted, and it's also home to a few scattered outposts. The moon's atmosphere is thin, so don't forget to suit up if you plan to explore.
Thanks, Emily, I appreciate it. I need to check my gun real quick here and make sure that
Anytime,
it is...
darling. I'm always here
good
to provide you with the juiciest info. Just let me know if you need anything else.
Everything looks good. I don't see any problems with it. And sights are good. And my ammo is completely full, ready to go. Oh, I should probably, while I'm here, go ahead and get my multi-tool set up as well. Let's see, lifeguard, true hold, there we go. I did not do a very good job parking. I thought I did better. Good morning, how are you folks doing this morning? I'm here to pick up 3 boxes for UDM.
Morning. Everything's good around here. Let me just check on those 3 boxes for UDM.
Oh, and don't worry about it. I'll go inside and find them.
Alright, sounds good. If you need any help, I'll be around. Happy hunting.
What happened to your voice?
That's a long story. Got tired of dealing with bureaucratic nonsense in government projects. Decided to venture out on my own. Now, my voice matches my new cynical outlook on life.
Okay, thank you so much for the backstory. I'll just go in and get the boxes now.
No problem. Take care and good luck with the boxes.
You meet some strange people in the verse. You really do. So according to UDM, it's the same as always. All I have to do is find 3 unsecured boxes that have not been strapped down, and once I grab a hold of them, my AR lenses will let me know that I've got the right ones, and that's it. I just deliver them over to Calliope. Or what did Emily call it? Calliope? Calliope. Let's see, those are all strapped down. Those are strapped down. Strapped down. They did tell me to be careful that the boxes could be... I don't see anybody around. Where's everybody at? Oh, that one's not strapped down. Let me see if this is one of them. That is not one of them. Okay, so I will put that one there to make sure that I know where that one's at. Makes it easier for me to figure out which ones I have and have not messed with. Nothing here. The 3... Oh, wow. Anybody around? Just gonna see what the needs real quick. Karna rifle. A Demico. Okay, I've got to take that Demico. Guess I might as well go ahead and take these as well. Oh, what's this? Oh, a 3X holographic. I know exactly where that Demico is going to go. Anybody still? Nobody around. I've been wanting a Demico. I'm going to put it on the ship. And I do not care about anybody's legs. I think while I'm here, since nobody's looking... Oh, no, not that one. I think I'm going to go ahead and switch out my optics for the 3X. That's the 3X. Wait, did I already have a 3X on mine? Oh, I already have a 3X. Okay, never mind. Put that back away. Oh, there's a guy up there. That could have been worse. This is my box. Ah, there's one of my boxes. Can I get it right down? If I do this right. Oh wait, no, actually it needs to go up right through there. There we go. I'll just set that box there. This box is not tied down. Oh, there's another one of mine. Oh, maybe they're all together. That'll be much easier. See if I could fit this one in the same spot I fit the other one. There's 2 of my boxes, and come on, tell me I'm gonna get lucky, and the third one's gonna be right here as well. It is not. Okay, so that is not mine. Oh, wait, nope, sorry, I'm putting it back. Wait, what? Thought I heard shots. Don't see anybody. I was positive I heard some shots though. Hey, did you see anybody around here? Any criminals or anything?
Ah, a keen eye for safety, I see. The verse can be a dangerous place. Just a while ago, I noticed a suspicious figure loitering near the docking bay. They seemed in quite a hurry to avoid eye contact and slipped into a freelancer's cargo hold. Stay sharp.
I have no idea what she was talking about. Oh, no. Well, I guess they didn't like the fact that I was grabbing hold of the boxes. Oh, ow. Whew. Yeah, I need to hide back here for a second. I now need to switch this back to True Hold Lifeguard. Oh, nope. Oh man, that was close. Oh, crap. The heck is going on here? Oh,
We were riding in the cemetery.
oh. Gia, Institute Clone Protocol, please.
Affirmative.
What? Where am I? What? Oh, no. Well. Okay, so it looks like I am at New Babbage. Guess I'll just leave this medical gown over here for these guys. Get dressed and head back out. Looks pretty good. Never know when you get these new bodies, what exactly they're going to be like. Let's see, I need undersuit. Now, do I go back in nothing but the hospital's reusable gear? You know, I will. I'll just go back in the hospital's reusable stuff. That should be easy enough, I believe. And then as far as a weapon, I'll just grab something. What do I have for weapons? Maybe a sidearm? I'll just grab a sidearm, take with me. Do I have any extra ammo for that sidearm? There we go. I got one extra clip. Okay, hopefully this will be enough for me to get what I need. Vega, I just woke up at the hospital. Do you have any idea how long I was out?
I don't have that information. If you give me more context, I might be able to help.
Well, the last thing I remember was telling my Moby-Glass to institute clone protocol. And then I woke up in the hospital. So I'm guessing that my last body expired.
It sounds like your previous mission or activity didn't go as planned. Fortunately, clone protocols ensure that you're back in action.
Yeah, except for now I have to go back to where I was and grab a hold of my gear. And hopefully the criminal element that was there is no longer there.
That sounds like a challenging situation. Would you like to prepare any specific ship systems or equipment for your retrieval mission?
Oh, hold on one second. I gotta grab this tram before it takes off. No, I think I'm good. I'm just gonna grab the... I think I'll just grab the Pisces medical and take it with me.
That sounds like a solid plan. The Pisces medical should be well suited for the retrieval mission. Safe
Here's
travels.
hoping. And that is precisely why I got the Pisces medical. Oh, I didn't even think about that. G, would you please do me a favor and put the music back on?
Yes.
Thanks. I got the Pisces Medical specifically. Well, actually, I got the Pisces Medical so that I could do rescue missions and actually try out the medic profession a little bit. But I've never actually done it because every time that I see a medical beacon pop up somewhere, it's halfway across the... Actually, it's usually all the way across the solar system, and that is a long way to go just to help somebody out. Actually, that sounds selfish. I didn't mean it like that. I meant by the time I get there, chances are they probably won't be there anymore. Somebody else will have rescued them, because it doesn't tell me if somebody else has picked up the rescue beacon or not. It just says, hey, there's a rescue beacon, and that's it. That's all you get. I'm going to take a chance when I get back over there, and I'm going to try to fly directly up to the outpost. And then I'll just have to get the insurance company to bring my ship back for me. But I had 2 of my boxes. I just need to grab the 3rd one. Luckily, these... I call it the suit of shame. Because if you wear a hospital flight suit, everybody can tell that you something went wrong. So the beautiful thing about the hospital flight suits is the fact that they are disposable. So they're very, very thin, very, very cheap, easy to make. Hospital just kind of gives them out if you had a problem. They'll still protect you. And then once I get where I'm going and I find my expired corpse, I can go ahead and pull my gear off of it and then just leave this there. It won't be no big deal. Okay, so I need a Pisces.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Oh, my Pisces is up at Port Tressler. Okay, in that case, how about I grab... I've got the Tana here. You know what? I'll take the Tana. Have I... Wait, do I have the Tana set up?
Please visit us again.
I haven't messed with the Tana in a little bit. Let's see if the Tana is set up. Systems, it is not set up. So do I have the... Yes, I do have what I need to set it up real quick, which is great. Then I'll just take it. Panther, Gilroy gimbal. I want a Toshima. So let me take that Panther off. Switch a Toshima on there instead. Put 2 Badgers on the Toshima. Badger, here's the other. Okay, take that one off as well. Put the Badger. Here we go, right there. More Badgers. Perfect. Okay, now I'll take the Tana.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
I bought this ship thinking it was going to be really good for me. I don't use it very often at all because it ended up not being what I hoped it would be.
Please visit us again.
But it's still not a bad ship. Just that F10 Mark II is so much better. So I tend to use it more often than I do the Tana. So hopefully all my stuff is still there. The criminals haven't taken my stuff. Then I can finish that contract. I don't know why, but I always love standing at the edge and looking down as my ship comes up. I wonder about the life of the person who works down there and puts your ship on the pad for you. Or is that all automated, I wonder? Like, I don't see any kind of crawler or anything, so I'm not exactly sure how the ship would get on the pad if somebody's not flying it. This is not a bad little ship. I never did check to make sure how much ammo I had in this thing. 30. Okay, so I've got 30 in that and 30 on me. I don't think I ever gave this ship a name. Oh, this one's got 4. This one's got 6. Oh, man. Vega, select MFD1.
MFD1 is now selected.
Switch MFD1 to self-status. Select MFD2.
MFD1 is now set to self-status. MFD2 is now selected.
Do I want... Switch MFD2 to target status.
MFD2 is now set to target status.
Select MFD3.
MFD3 is now
So
selected.
that means that's probably MFD4 then. Switch MFD3 to resource network. Do I want weapons there?
MFD3 is now set to resource network.
Select MFD4 and switch it to communications. So is that MFD5 up there?
MFD4 is now selected and set to communications.
Select MFD5. What the heck is that one going to go to?
MFD5 is now selected.
Switch MFD5 to scan.
MFD5 is now set to scanning.
I'm not really going to be looking at that one very often, so I shouldn't have to worry about that one. And then what does that leave for the last one? I guess that's it. I'll just leave vehicle configuration on that one. Yeah, that'll work. Man, that is a whole lot of screens. This is the first time I've been in this one since I paid for that MFD upgrade. Orbital Harmony, this is WoahBot asking for takeoff permissions from New Babbage, please.
WoahBot,
Okay,
you are
so
cleared
there
for takeoff
is...
from New Babbage. Please
Where's my
proceed with
thrusters
caution
at?
and follow all departure protocols. Thank you for using Orbital Harmony services.
I don't see my thrusters. Thrusters. Vega, turn on the engines. I do
The
not
engines are powered on.
see my thrusters anywhere. Where did they put thrusters at? G-safe, gear, VTOL. Oh well. Here's hoping they're going. Guess so. Raise landing gear and cycle landing thrusters. Everything else looks right.
Landing gear raised and landing thrusters cycled.
Switch to navigation mode. Oh goodness. Did everything switch?
Navigation
Everything switched.
mode activated.
Select MFD1 and switch to self status.
MFD1 is now selected and set to self status.
Switch to MFD2 and switch it to target status. I am where I need to go.
MFD2 is now selected and set to target status.
Ooh, oh man, that's a little rough. Select MFD3 and switch it to resource management.
MFD3 is now selected and set to resource network.
Switch to MFD4 and switch it to communications.
MFD4 is now selected and set to communications.
Swear to God, I just went through this. Select MFD5 and switch it to scanning. And I think 6 was already, yeah, there we go. Okay,
MFD5
so now it's back where it
is
should
now
be.
selected and set to scanning.
And I still don't know where my thrusters are at. I have no indication of them at all. Or coolers, or any of the other... Not down here. I don't know where they moved it. I definitely do not see it. There's my ship. And my CSV. Switch to SCM mode.
SCM mode activated.
Don't think I need anything. Let's head in. I'll park off out of the way here a little bit. I think that should be enough out of the way, I believe. Engines offline. Yeah, I saw nothing at all move.
The engines are now offline.
But get my helmet turned on or put on. You know what? I'm just going to leave that there. I'll have the insurance company come and get it. Take it back where it belongs. Man, that's a big old rock. I've got 2 boxes down inside. Hopefully no criminals are in the way. Hey, I'm back again.
Welcome back, traveler. Looking for more adventures in the verse?
No, just after my body and my back boxes.
Got into a bit of trouble, huh? Be careful out there. The verse can be unforgiving.
Yeah,
Need
thanks.
a hand with anything?
I guess I should probably, just in case. I do not see an AR marker for my expired corpse, and that scares me a little bit because that means that there could be an issue. Oh, crap. Where did he go? I'm positive I saw another guy. Yep, I did. Where are you going? I think I will borrow one of their guns. Like they killed all the workers. They take out all the workers because of me? Oh, you scared me. Okay, so they didn't take out all the workers. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. Those criminals took off with my corpse. All my gear is gone. And I've still got a job to do. Well, I guess at least I could take this. I think my... Yeah, okay, so my... I guess they left this behind. I've got 2 boxes down there, and I need to find a 3rd box somewhere. And then I need to stop back by New Babbage to pick up my new set of gear on my way to delivering this. Okay, so here's a box here. Is this the one? That's my last box right there. I'm going to try to get out of here because I have no protection. I have no armor. I don't have my weapon that I usually use. Hopefully I can get out of here without being molested by any more criminals. Don't see anybody. And I've got 2 more boxes to grab there. This is not how I wanted to start my morning. But now I've lost an entire kit. Go ahead and drop this one here. Grab the other 2. Hey, one thing, UDM better not be messing with me this morning. This isn't like my last Chronicle where it was a fun adventure. I've now lost probably 10,000 credits worth of gear. And I am not messing around with that. I think I'm going to Calliope to do the drop-off as well, so I'm absolutely not going to... Let me drop that one there. Where are you going, box? Where'd that box go? Did I just kick it off? I think I lost one of my boxes. When I went to drop it, the box, I kicked it on accident, and it ricocheted off the side of the elevator, and now I may have lost it completely. Let me see if I can find it over here. I have a feeling I kicked it off the side. I can't for the life of me understand why the elevator would not be enclosed. They've got a big old gap right there. Well, I definitely can't blame this one on UDM. This is definitely be my own fault. Oh wait, I just kicked that one off too. What is wrong with me? You know what? That's it. I'm out of here. Ridiculous. Ah. Gia, do me a favor, please. Inform UDM that I'm not able to complete the contract due to the fact that I accidentally mishandled the box and it went farther down, and I do not have access to that part of the facility.
Affirmative.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm just going to grab my truck, head back to my ship. And go back to New Babbage to grab my next contract, I guess. Wow, what an absolute horrible way to start my morning. Vega, power up the vehicle, please.
The ship is powered up and ready.
No, you powered it off. Please power up the vehicle.
The ship is now powered up.
Are the engines online?
No, the engines are currently offline.
Please turn on the engines. Let me get some light.
The engines are now online.
Where is my ship at? Ah, there it is out there. What an absolute crap of a morning. You know what? Vega, enhance my vision.
Switching to dark mode.
At least I can see a little bit better once my eyes adjust. Well, sort of better. What happens if I turn on the lights with this? It's bright, but doable, I guess. Vegas, select MFD1 and switch to self-status, please. Oh! Oh! Ow. I wasn't watching.
MFD1 is now selected and set to self-status.
Switch MFD1 to power... No. Switch MFD1 to resource network. Then switch to MFD2 and switch it to self-status. Forgot this one's backwards.
MFD1 is now set to resource network, and MFD2 is set to self-status.
Thank you. About broke my neck. I was too busy watching the MFDs instead of watching where I was going and ran into a depression. Okay, so my ship should be right on the other side. There it is. Ooh. After I dodge all these rocks. Oh, crap. This way? Did I get myself in a hole? Vegas, switch to drone camera.
The drone camera is now active.
Maybe I can fit right through there if I go very, very gently. Oh yeah, I got that. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to stay in the drone camera. Get a little bit better view anyways. Except for when I, hit a rock. That's a little bit better. Vega, switch to normal vision and put away the drone camera.
Vision has returned to normal.
Perfect.
Normal vision mode is now active, and the drone camera is put away.
Well, at least I got my ship back, and I got my truck back. Vega, power off the vehicle.
The ship is now powered off.
Well, it's not a ship. You know what? That's fine. Who am I to argue with you about it? Okay. Well, I have an extra gun now. I guess I'll go ahead and throw that here in case I ever need it. Not really my style, but seen worse guns. Besides, when you are caught without anything, having something is totally worth it. Let me get this helmet off, finally. Dump this thing when I get there. Man, that is an embarrassment. So I guess I will head back to New Babbage, suit back up again, and then once I've suited up, head to Calliope. Turn on the engines, please. See, this one you can actually see when the thrusters
engines are now
and
online.
the power, and the weapons, and the shields. Oh, I'm still in navigation mode. That's the reason why the shields are down. Let's head out.
Configuring for flight.
Well, that was, that is not how I wanted to start my day. First contract is a bust. It's my own fault. Well, I'm not upset with anyone, well, except for my own clumsiness. I think next time I will place the boxes down instead of just dropping them. Am I up high enough? I think I am. Actually, I don't even see my altimeter at all. Okay, so I need to head to New Babbage. Do I feel like I'm up high enough? Maybe? Let me see if New Babbage is available. And of course it's going to be on the other side. I guess I'm not high enough. But I don't have a ladder. Ah, see, I'm at 35,000. How in the world could I possibly not be high enough? I think I just needed to cycle through real quick. Go get rid of this suit of shame and grab my gear. I love watching Microtech go by. Better in the daylight when you can see the clouds and everything. This part over here in the darkness isn't so exciting. Wish they had brought this back just a little bit so I could see up. But I'm sure that Robert Space Industries has their reasons, even if I don't know what they are. I mean, unlike so many other ships, this one here actually has the seat swiveling on the ceiling, which is really cool. It kind of swivels around, which is neat. SCM mode. I love New Babbage at night. So pretty. Orbital Harmony, this is Citadel asking for landing permissions at New Babbage, please.
Landing permission requested for the Citadel at New Babbage Police. Thank you for using Orbital Harmony services.
Wait, police? No, I don't want to land at the law enforcement area. I want to land in my hangar.
Understood. Would you like me to request landing permission for your hangar?
No, they gave it to me. They just told me the wrong thing. Let's head in.
Aligning thrusters, configuring ship, and lowering landing gear.
I only need to be here for a moment. Just grab some new gear and then get out again. Perfect. I think while I'm here, I'm also going to go ahead and fuel up, repair. Engines offline.
The engines are now offline.
Go ahead and grab that helmet that I had. That horrible, horrible helmet. Where'd the helmet go? Find the wrong one? Wait, which one did I put it in? The middle one? Ah, there it is. I could have swore I put it in the one all the way to the right. Okay, new set of gear. What I'll do is I will use my same... I'll use the same multi-tool. I'll take this set of disposable gear and set it here for them to clean up later. And then get myself a new set of gear. Then I'll just set this here. And set this here. There we go. They'll pick that up later. I'm not worried about that. Okay, I need to get me a new full set of gear. Undersuit. This is why I keep backups of my gear right here, just in case stuff like this happens. Because we never know what we may encounter every time we leave our base. I like to remain Ready to go. That is not the right backpack. Is it? That is the right backpack. I'm not going to worry about a sidearm, but I do need a new gun. Unfortunately, I lost that nice Demico I had. I think all I had... Oh, I do still have a 3X. Good, so I got a 3X there. An E-mod stabilizer. I thought I had more field lights. Do I not have any more field lights? You have a field light there. I need to grab... $65 ammo for my backpack. A couple for me. Grab the same multi-tool I had on a minute ago, which should already have medical already in it and ready to go. But I definitely do need to grab a new tractor beam attachment, a new oxy torch, I thought I had, yeah, there we go, grab that. I need new med pens, including the extras that I'm going to take with me. I need new life med refills as well. And something to drink. And that should be me re-outfitted and ready to... Oh, nope. Quick flares. I forgot quick flares. Put one quick flare on me and bring 2 extras, because you just never know where you might be when you need a quick flare. It's one of those things that I always take extra. Okay, so that is everything. I am set up. Weapon is good to go. Yep, everything looks good. Okay, take off my helmet and get back out there. Oh, what is my next? So I said I was going to Calliope next. Okay, so that one there is a bust. I will not be dealing with that one anymore. Investigation. This is a wreck site somewhere. Wreck site on Microtech. Microtech Logistics Depot. Distribution Center. That one is Microtech. That one's Calliope. That one's Calliope. That one's Microtech. That one's Calliope. That's a contraband. You know, I'll do that one first. That one is Complex A, and that one is Sakura Sun, and that one's Sakura Sun. Yeah, I will start with that one first. I've got 2 on Calliope, and then everything else is back over on Microtech. I think my ship is starting to lose some of its luster. Pretty sure the entire bottom of my ship is going to be bare metal soon. I should probably get that taken care of. Well, I mean, all of the heat plates are still good, so I don't have to worry about those, because they are still... Yeah, they're still showing as good. Maybe I need to have this thing sort of repainted every so often. Okay, I am positive I'm putting it in the correct side this time. Positive. Oh. Didn't notice the door there. And I wanted to get this thing repaired and refueled just in case before I took off. I should have done it before I got out of the seat, but I did not, so I'll do it now. There we go. Everything's processing. Orbital Harmony, this is Citadel asking for takeoff permissions from New Babbage, please.
Citadel, you are cleared for takeoff from New Babbage. Safe travels, and thank you for using Orbital Harmony services.
Vega, power up the... Sorry, turn on the engines.
The engines are now online.
Can't see out the... See if the doors are open or not. Guess I'll just have to hope. They are open enough. Are they open enough? I'm hitting something. See if I can just kind of maneuver through. There we go. Let's head out. That was strange. I don't know if there was something up there I ran into, or there was a cross member, or another ship was trying to land. I have no idea what was happening. Like some major condensation. Okay, so I am heading over to Calliope to destroy some narcotics. Vega, quantum jump to Calliope, please.
Quantum jump to Calliope initiated.
Hey, I see you said it right this time.
Glad to hear it. If there's anything else you need, just let me know.
I am good for now, thank you.
You're welcome.
Go to the other. I was hoping I was going to be in the daylight. Does not look like I'm going to get that lucky. But at least there's enough sun sort of bouncing off the edge of the moon that it's not totally blacked out. Anytime that I can get away and not have to use my vision enhancements, I'm happy with it. I do feel like I'm coming down very, very steep, though. I don't have a ladder. Where's my ladder? There it went. Okay, yep, I am very, very steep. That's what I thought. I need to pull up just a little bit. Think too steep? Woo! That was a little bit more steep than I wanted. Okay, now I can't see anything. Enhance my vision, please.
Switching to dark mode.
Oh, I'm right above it. Still 2K out, though. Hopefully I can get a lay of the land and find a spot that's... That did not help me at all. Yeah, I'm remaining 2K out. That's good. Just need to figure out where exactly the ground is at. I think I see shadows and stuff. Oh, I definitely see ground. I hate Calliope. I'm still 2K out. And lower down a little bit more here. 2.3 kilometers out, which is good. Oh, I can actually finally see the land. See if I can find a good spot to land here. Calliope, I don't think there is any good spots to land. The depression right here. And it looks sort of smooth right there. Maybe I can find a spot in... right there. I see it. Right there's where I'm going. Whoa, 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 whoa. Too much, too much. I need to back up a little bit. Come on, back up. There we go. Try that out. Wait, I need to... Sometimes I lose radar signatures in my truck and I can't understand why. So I tend to try and line my ship up so that the nose of my ship is pointing towards where I want to go. That way... Am I on a rock? Drone camera? That way when I pull out of the ship, I am close to a rock. Let me kind of move over a little bit. There we go. Let me try that. Put away drone camera. Turn off the engines and
the drone camera
switch
is
to
put away.
normal vision, please. This way, at least the front of my ship is pointing towards where I need to go, and I can use the ship sort of as an arrow, pointing me where I'm headed to. I need to get my helmet on because I am absolutely going to be outside. Okay, so what am I think I'm just doing narcotics here. Is that all I have to do? Contraband, destroy entirety of designated narcotics. Yep. Siphon the cargo hold, please.
I'm not equipped to siphon the cargo hold directly. However, I can help with cargo management tasks if you provide more details on what you need.
Don't worry, you did what I needed. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Gotta love AI that says, I can't do what you're asking me to do, and then does what you ask him to do. Maybe she misunderstood me. Maybe she thought I meant something else. Power up the vehicle.
I'm not sure what you mean by pair up the vehicle. Could you please clarify?
No, you did exactly what I wanted again.
I'm glad to hear that.
Okay. Luckily, this time, I can actually see where I'm going. Enhance my vision, please.
Switching to dark mode.
Ooh, and maybe I should put some lights on as well. There we go. See, now this surface right here, this truck is made for. Ever the whole climbing hills. I mean, it does a good job climbing hills. It's just slow driving, climbing the hills. It sounds like it's electric. oddly enough. Not a bad little truck though. I'm not as happy with it as I am with the ruggedness of the Drake Mule, but I do like how much room. Oh, that's a little bit of big of a. I do like how much room there is in it in order to be able to put the different cargo and stuff. That makes it very, very good to have when doing anything that involves cargo. Or, for instance, let's say that I needed to make some money and I wanted to... Ooh, that rock got me. I wanted to maybe keep souvenirs of all of the criminals I took out so I could later sell them. Then I could put a 1 SCU, a 2 SCU, a 4 SCU box in the back of this thing and be able to carry it with me and fill it full. I need to go through here. Almost to my destination. And then let the destruction of the drugs begin. Always happy when I can take out a drug lab.
Get out of here, get some fresh air.
Ow. No. I steered too hard there. Am I at the back? I think I am at the back. Well, this will give me a good chance to check out the perimeter and see whether or not there are any... Oh, yep. See, like that right there. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so... That guy obviously saw me. Maybe he thinks I'm doing a delivery? Just to make... Oh, and there's somebody here. Okay. There are 2 people here. I think I will park over here. Nobody's here? Time to... Is that a medical ship? Yeah, I learned after last time when the unarmed guys started picking up weapons and firing at me, everybody in these drug labs dies. Everybody. I know there was a guy over here. Great, the winds are picking up. Whew. Where'd he go? So he did see me come. Should probably check out the entire rest of the perimeter before I go inside. I do not want any of these guys coming in to surprise me. Probably be a good idea to go ahead and pop off all my ammo, get everything taken care of there as well. What, has he got a hidey hole in there or something? Where'd he go? Thought I saw a leg. He must have went all the way inside. Okay, so he's just there to scare people. That's fine. I'm not going to worry about him then. Sorry. So happy about this combat helmet. Without this combat helmet and the enhanced vision it has, this would be so much harder. Oh, that I started to sink in. That is some soft ground up there. See, without my enhanced vision, this would look like this. I can barely see anything at all. That's the reason why I appreciate my combat gear so much. Because being able to at least see this is so much better. Thought there was a person there for a moment. Want to get outside out of this wind. It is negative 92 degrees Celsius right now. And even though I have a sealed suit on, I can still feel the bone, just like bone chilled cold coming through everything. I think the perimeter's clear. I think I'm good, except for that guy hiding in the crate. Nope. Sorry. Wait a second. How was that guy running around without a suit on? Like a genetically engineered freak or something? And that guy doesn't have his helmet on. Oh, he does. But this guy also doesn't have his suit on. You know what? I don't even want to know. Ah, there we go. Whew. At least they got the heaters running in here. Nothing there. Okay, so I've got narcotics to take care of, as well as the people making them and the people guarding the people making them. Maybe? Where's everybody at? Oh, never mind. I think he saw me at the same time I saw him. Anybody else can come up the middle? I will take that as a yes. See, made them shoot their own drugs. Nobody's over there. Oh man, he shot me in my freaking arm. See if I have time real quick to take care of this. Oh, that's better. Still gonna have to stop by Port Tressor and get that taken care of, though. Nobody down here? Nobody around there? Nobody here? Maybe that was all of them. I'll take some good news. Unless I caught most of them outside. Okay, so I'm going to need to grab one of their weapons and start taking everything out. I didn't see any weapon cases or anything back there. Is there anything underneath there? Nope. Yeah, there's nothing there. I do need to check one more spot before I determine that I've cleaned them out as far as the people go. That'll be back here. Nobody there. Perfect. Okay, so now I need weaponry. I will start out by using their own weapons to destroy their own drugs. Because I feel that that is justice. Grab this one first, I guess. Don't really like the custodian. Oh, this one doesn't even have very much ammo left in it. Which, of course, makes me like the custodian even less. And just like that, it's completely out of junk. Hopefully one of those guys up there have got a better weapon and some ammo to go with it so that I can really dig into this stuff. My favorite criminals are the ones that have the P4s because I can set those weapons to single shot, which then allows me to... Guess I'll grab this one. You got any ammo for this thing? See what he's got. Ah, he's got a couple extra mags for it. In fact, since I'm here, I'm going to see if any of these out. This guy should have some too, I hope. The nice thing is that if I get to the end and I still need some ammo. Nope, he does not. So I guess I'll start off with... Actually, let me go up here real quick. See what this guy was running with. You got P4? You do have P4. Thank you. That gives me a couple extra mags. Guess while I'm here, I'll go ahead and start taking out what I can. Make my job a tiny bit easier on the way. They don't hold a whole lot of ammo, but I still need to actually bring a grenade or some grenades with me when I go to do one of these contracts, because I'd like to see whether or not a grenade can take out multiple pallets of drugs at once. Like if I threw a grenade right here in the center, would it take out all 4 of these? Did I get that lucky? Care of all those. So much drugs. People need to stop doing drugs. Everything down here. I think that was the end of everything in the bottom. I didn't see anything up there. I have never been a fan of these 4X scopes. I like my 3X holographics better. Although I can get a bunch of these 4Xs just in case I ever run out of my 3Xs for some reason. But I never do. $160 left. Quick way to make 55,000 credits, though. Ruin a bunch of drug runners' day. Clean up Stanton a little bit. Take care of people, and at the same time, make a little bit of money for it. I will always take credits where I can get credits. I think I had everything on this side already. And then I think I also had another contract here on Calliope to take out some criminal gang, I believe. Look at all those pills just everywhere. Nobody's gonna want them after that. Oh, look. And now my HUD finally catches up and shows me where all the boxes are. I think that is... Oh, nope, I'm missing one over there. And according to this, I'm missing one back in the other... Did I miss one down there? Thought I had them all. Oh, wow. Way back here. There we go. Then while I'm here, I'll go ahead and drop this because I do not want this. Nor do I want any of the ammo. Make sure everything is right. Perfect. I think I'm going to go ahead and finish the other contract that I have on Calliope before going to get my arm looked at. It hurts, but not too bad. I think the armor took most of the brunt. So while I do have some pain, it's nothing I can't handle. Definitely no reason to leave the moon and fly all the way back to Port Tressor just to get my arm looked at for no reason. But I will absolutely have to be careful on the next one and make sure that I do not get hit in that arm again. Gia, do me a favor, please, and inform MTPS that the drug lab has been shut down permanently.
Affirmative.
Thank you. Well, maybe I shouldn't have used the word permanently, because knowing my luck, some other gang will probably make their way in here and they'll take it over. Let's see. So I had one more somewhere on... Oh, no, that's... Okay, I need this one here. Defend. That's Microtech. Remove illegal occupants. There we go. That's at Shubin Processing 14. Cancel.
I am here and ready to assist.
Thank you. You know, as high as this thing sits off the ground, I'm kind of surprised that some of the rocks that trip it up. I wouldn't expect that. I would expect it to be able to do a much, much better job on this type of terrain, but it does not do the best. Not always. I mean, it's not horrible or anything, but I would expect it to be much nicer than it is. So we'll see what happens. Engines online?
Yes, I am fully operational and ready to assist you.
No, I didn't ask if you were online. I asked you to turn the engines online.
The engines are now online.
Let's see. There's my ship. Head back. Ooh, this is a lot steeper than I thought. Ow. Oh, man. Goodness. My ship. There it is. Okay, I need to be more careful. This is a lot steeper than I thought it was. Wait, is that... I think this is about to be a very wild ride. Oh, God. Oh, wait. No, rock. Oh. Ow. Oh. That's right. Go down a ravine. No, I'm not going down in that ravine. Wait, is that... That's somebody else's ship, right? I didn't even see that ship. Huh. I was too busy trying to stay out of that ravine. Looks like I'm not the only one running a Zeus out here. I wonder where... I didn't see that citizen inside of the facility. Ooh, maybe they were here doing a pickup. Maybe they were here to pick up drugs, or I was here to destroy the drugs. Well, sorry for them. They have now failed. There are no more drugs. Ow. I saw that rock last second. Gee, remind me to get in touch with Argo and find out about why the clearance on this thing is so bad. Please.
Affirmative.
Thank you. Even the smallest rocks, it hits like a brick wall. Those are rocks that it should be able to drive right over top of with no problem at all. I also feel like this thing does not have enough torque. Oh, nope. Dang it. I swear my trip here was much, much easier than this. Oh, no, I'm not getting past that rock. Maybe I can get out through here. You know what? The drone did me good last time. Vega, switch to drone camera, please. There we go. Maybe that'll help me out a little bit.
The drone camera is now active.
Now I can look for a better route to get to my ship. Now I'm only hitting most of the rocks instead of all the rocks. Thank goodness for the drone camera. Looking for the best route through here. I really feel like I took a bad route back to my ship. Put away the drone camera and switch to normal vision.
Vision has returned to normal.
Well, you didn't say and the drone camera's been put away, but that's fine. We'll just take that as a given, considering that I'm able to see myself. Okay, right up here. Shut off the lights. Good enough. Go ahead and power off the vehicle, please.
The ship is now powered off.
That took care of that. Wait till that thing's sealed up. Refill the cargo hold.
I'm not able to directly refill the cargo hold. You will need to do that manually at a designated location.
You just did it.
Great. If you need further assistance, let me know.
You silly AI. I told the manufacturer when I got the program that I wanted an AI that was... I mean, obviously AIs can't be human. But I said that I wanted them to program it in such a way that at least it would feel like I had another person with me. So I said, you know, program it with some snarkiness, you know, let it tell jokes, let it have some fun, and, you know, at my expense and everything else. And it does. It absolutely plays jokes and has quite a bit of fun, and sometimes messes with me just for the sake of doing it, I guess. I need to turn around. Let's head out. Vega, let's head out.
Heading out, Captain.
And next stop is somewhere else on Calliope, which I can't wait to hurry up and get over to because my arm hurts. Definitely need to go get it looked at. Yeah, it definitely hurts a little bit. Okay, SPMC-14, where it's full of hostiles, and I need to eliminate them all. I can do that. Just call me WoahBot, eliminator of hostiles. Enhance my vision.
Vision
So I'll be
is
able to
now
see a little
enhanced.
bit better. That last place came in way too quick. I know my shields are down. That's because I'm in the mode I'm in. Switch to SCM mode.
SCM mode activated.
I should probably find a better spot. I saw it. There it is. Let me see if I can find a good spot to land. Let's head in. This might be a good spot right here, actually. Maybe not. That is rocky. But it's right over the hill. If I can find a spot here. Drone camera?
The drone camera is now active.
Let me just see something over there on the drone. Actually, right here. I think I can fit there. Lower landing gear and cycle landing thrusters.
Landing gear
For the
lowered and
spot.
landing thrusters cycled.
Need to be careful though, because I do not want to get too close to their area. Oh, I think I found a nice flat spot right here. And I'm still behind the hill. Put away the drone camera. Whew.
The drone camera is put away.
Switch to normal vision and turn off the engines.
Vision has returned to normal.
I see that as I went blind immediately.
Normal vision mode activated and the engines are turned off.
Are you the one that keeps on turning the lights on the bridge? Because I swear I turned them off earlier.
No, I haven't engaged the bridge lights. It might be worth checking the controls for any automated settings or activity.
Yeah, I'll speak to maintenance when we get back today.
That sounds like a good plan. If you need any further assistance, let me know.
Nope. Went to grab my gun and didn't grab it. There we go. That's better. Get my helmet equipped. Siphon the cargo hold.
The cargo hold has been siphoned.
I wonder how bad this is going to be a ride over there. I guess I could have just ran over there myself. Probably would have been easier. Power up the vehicle.
The ship is now powered up.
Cannot wait to get off this moon. Hate this moon. Enhance my vision.
Vision is now enhanced.
Okay, so it should be directly on the other side of this. Like I said, at least this truck has got enough torque that it can go up and over most of this stuff. As long as it isn't rocks. Does not like rocks. Not a bad little truck. Not at all. I should try taking my Drake Mule at some point and see. Well, see, then I lose the extra 2 SCU. I don't want to lose that 2 SCU. I like that 2 extra SCU. Even though I haven't done anything with it yet. Oh, that's a lot of rocks. I think I could fit through there. I really wish the Zeus would fit my medical Ursa, but that's fine. You don't win them all. Gia, do me a favor, please, and let Microtech Protection Services know that I am on site. And I am going to park right down here because I thought I saw some guys at the door. Engines offline. Go ahead and keep my vision enhancement active for a moment. That'll at least let me see a little bit better. I'm positive I saw a glance of light. It was right. What I thought. Oh, nope, nope. Or if there's any more outside. Okay, well this time I've been hired to eliminate all the hostile forces. So I'm going to have to do a... Actually, you know what? I think I'll go inside first, take care of those guys, and then come outside and look for the guys on the perimeter if there's any left. I think that might be better than go ahead and switch my vision back real quick. There we go. Okay, so all I need to do is take out everybody.
Hostiles in area.
Oh crap, you weren't kidding. Wait, where did he go? Did he just run from me? Sorry, I didn't mean to step on you. I mean, well, you're dead, so it doesn't really like you. Oh, shit. I was not ready for that. Oh, crap, 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 crap. Oh man, he's got a heavy weapon. They're not even letting me get inside. I'm going to take a moment here and go ahead and top off all my ammo before I go in there to make sure that I am ready for whatever's about to happen. the rest of them are above me? Yep, the rest of them are above me. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and get this thing popped off real quick before I head outside. Okay, so I've got 3 out there ready for me. Or else 3 that I'm ready for, one of the 2. Thank you, Gia, for marking the targets for me.
Yes.
Go ahead and switch back to we've got 2 on this side and 1 at the back. I took care of him. Hopefully the other guy did not hear the shots. Oh, I think he knows I'm here. Whew.
All hostiles eliminated.
Thank you. G inform MTPS that the hostiles have been taken out from the outpost and that their forces are cleared to move in, please.
Affirmative.
That worked out in my favor. Like somebody didn't make it. Okay, so I don't think I have anything left on Clive. If that's the case, now I can move forward to Tressler, get my arm taken care of, and then do all of the contracts I had on Microtech itself. This is going to assault my eyes a little bit, but that's fine. I'm prepared for it. See, I have enough room in the back of the Zeus that I could bring both my bolts and this with no problems. Oh, that's a rock. That way I would have to always take this thing to do all of my non-cargo moving work too. I think that's what I'll do, is I'll probably grab the bolts. I think I even know where to put it in the ship, where it will be out of the way but easy to reach and get a hold of when I need it. Big old bump. As soon as I get back to my ship, I need to check my contracts to make sure I have nothing else on Calliope, which I don't believe I do. Oh man, that is rough. Let me go down here in the valley. Switch to normal vision.
Vision has returned to normal.
So if I'm correct, as long as I pull this in here far enough, which would be, this is where I've been going, is right about here. Power down the vehicle.
The ship is
take
now
care of
powered
that.
on.
And then, no, powered down. If I was to put this here, I believe that I could actually take my pulse, pull it in, and then back it right up against that spot right there. I think it would fit. Refill the cargo hold.
The cargo hold has been refilled.
Oh, now I can take off my helmet. That's better. So I think that I could take the pulse and put it right here, I believe, which would let me exit and still have enough room to walk in here and be able to pull the pulse in and out with no problem. That way I can still get to my panels. No problem. Be able to get to everything else I need. I can work around the truck. I may have to try that out. See if that'll work. Probably will not happen today because I don't have any intention of going back to New Babbage as of right now. Unless I'm forced to, of course. Which can always happen. I need to be careful about how I pull out of here. Those systems around this place are automated, which means they will fire at me even if I have taken out everybody inside, which I did. But it does not bother. Let's see something real quick here. So any more contracts on Calliope? That is Microtech. 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 Olympus Principal. That's a rec site on Microtech. And yeah, so everything's back at Microtech. So perfect. So I think I'll do the wreckage next after I stop by Port Tressor and get myself all fixed up. Enhance my vision.
Switching to dark mode.
And try to scoot off right through here if I can. Let's head out. Normal vision.
Switching to light mode.
Once I get out of here, I can go ahead and set myself a shot back to Port Tressor. Get something to eat, get something to drink, get my arm looked at, make sure that I am 100% for checking out that insurance claim.
This is only the beginning.
Guarantee you I will not jump right to Port Tressor. I never do. I always come close. Oh, thank you, Vega. I appreciate that. You already knew what it was I wanted. Oh, maybe I'm going to be closer than I thought.
No further details available at this time.
Now, wait, thought I was jumping to Port Tressler. Maybe I wasn't. Thought I was jumping to Port Tressler. Wait, why is Port Tressler now behind me? One million meters away. I feel like I just made this jump. Here's old beautiful Microtech down below. The pretty view of Tressler. Orbital Harmony, this is Citadel asking for a hangar and landing permissions at Port Tressler.
This is Orbital Harmony. Citadel, requesting landing permissions for your arrival at port. Stand by for clearance. Thank you for using Orbital Harmony services.
There we go. Somebody's just parked out there. Guess I didn't actually need a hangar. I could have just ran in, ate, drank, went to the clinic, and then came back out. Is that another ship in my hangar? That is another ship in my hangar. I am not going in there. Yes, I will be doing the whole parking outside thing. Let's head in.
Aligning thrusters, configuring ship and lowering landing gear.
Perfect landing. Engines offline.
The engines
Just
are now
need to
offline.
put my helmet on and then I can go inside. Okay, so I am here just... Okay, I'm just here for that, and then I leave. I guess I should have closed the door. Never mind. Siphon the airlock, please.
The airlock has been siphoned.
I should just take a moment and I'll be back. Wow, I really do got to get that thing taken care of. Wonder if the top is just as bad. I've done quite a few entries and re-entries, or sorry, exits and re-entries to the moons and the planets. All the years humanity's been out in space and we still haven't been able to figure out a way to keep our ships from being scoured clean by the various forces of the universe. Wait, where was I at? I am... Had to. Which of course made me miss... Oh, it says it right there. And it says it right there. It says it all over the place. It says it pretty much everywhere, including in there. That's 5 places that it tells me exactly where I am. But do I stand there and look at that? No, no, no. I walk back outside into space to figure out where I'm at. Okay, let me get my helmet off. Arm first, then something to eat and drink. But arm first. Hey, what's going on? Hey, Doc, I'm going to get a room to get my arm looked at.
Welcome to MediUnit. How may I help you?
Room 4.
I'm not a doctor, but I can guide you to the right place. Head over to the nearest medical bay, like the ones at Port Olisar, Grim Hex, or Lorville's Maria Pure of Heart Hospital. They should be able to patch you up.
Did she say Port Olisar? Whatever. Port Olisar. That's funny. Room 4. 3, 4. Go to Port Olisar. They'll take care of your arm. Same thing will happen to your arm that happened to Port Olisar. It'll disappear. Then you don't have to worry about it anymore. We'll replace it with a new arm. Better, stronger, prettier. Oh, that feels better. Arm feels good now. Yeah, it feels good. That's better. Okay, now something to eat and drink. Then I've got a wreck to find for insurance purposes. The guy dude stretching his leg. That guy's standing on it. Yeah, I'm just not even gonna ask. I need to get like a self-driving stretcher, hover stretcher, that will take me from place to place. Oh, let's see. I think I want a cruiser. Yeah, I'll grab a cruiser. Where did the double dogs go? Did they move the double dogs over here? Oh, they moved the double dogs on me. Look at that, they're over here now. Well, that just upsets me. I thought they got rid of the double dogs. I haven't been looking over there. Oh well. I will be very happy to go back to eating double dogs because that's my favorite anyways. Okay. That's all better. Now back to pad 2 where I've got an insurance claim to check out. Oops, somebody's running. Back to pad 2. Get my helmet back on. Well, I think the skin on the top of my ship is also starting to be rubbed off by the scouring of the universe. Take a look once I get inside. Then the drone camera. I think my entire ship is going to be base color here soon. Alright, when you see my ship, you know that I'm a working man. Refill the airlock, please.
The airlock has been refilled.
And now we head off to a wreck site somewhere on Microtech. Hopefully in the daylight, knowing my luck, not. Because I never get lucky enough to ever have wreck sites in the daylight where I can see everything. Engines online.
The engines are now online.
Pull out the drone camera, please. Give me control. Let's go ahead and bring it in.
The drone camera is now active.
And yeah, it's definitely looking a little bit worn there. Not nearly as bad on the top as it is on the back, but it is definitely getting worn off a little bit. Go ahead and replace the drone camera, please. Put it away. Raise landing gear. Cycle the landing thrusters and switch to navigation mode, please. And I need to head...
Landing gear retracted. Landing thrusters cycled. And navigation mode activated.
Let me guess. That is 1.3. Okay, that's close enough. So I've got the... Oh, I'm supposed to be picking up a black box. I thought I was looking for a person. That means if I'm picking up a black box, then I'm going to have to deliver that black box somewhere before I'm done for the day. I'm not exactly sure where yet, but it'll be somewhere. And then from here, quick trip, so to speak, of 80 kilometers or so. And this is actually going to be in the daylight. Got a little bit of dust in my filtration system. Now I'm kind of wondering where this place is going to be. Go ahead and switch to pure thrusters. Nope, what did I do? I did something wrong. What did I do? Everything good now? What I get for messing with the controls on my sticks while I'm flying. Was that one all shields? Select MFD1 and switch it to vehicle configuration. No, that's the wrong one. Switch to
MFD1 is now selected
resource
and set
network.
to vehicle configuration.
Okay, so that is... This one should be pure weapons, right? Yep.
MFD1 is now set to resource network.
This one should be pure... Yeah, that's what I thought. Switch to SDM mode.
SCM mode activated.
Where is this black box at? In the middle of the forest? I'm gonna have to see if I can find a spot to land. Let's head in. May have to land here.
Preparing to land.
I do not want to make a kilometer trek through a forest if I can help it. There might be a big enough spot for me to land right here next to the wreckage, possibly. I think I'm good. Try here. Whew. That is a no. I don't think I can. Switch to drone camera. Maybe over here.
The drone camera is now active.
Maybe right here. When I leave, I'm gonna have to go straight up. Beautiful. Put away the drone camera. And turn off the engines. Don't expect to have any trouble here, but I think maybe I will suit up just in case. Because I don't know when I go out there, there could be... What is it my father always said? Ne'er-do-wells. There could be some ne'er-do-wells there. Which I think just means people who have bad intentions. I think in military circles they call them bad actors. At least I don't have to worry about equalizing pressure or anything like that here. I can just walk out and do my thing. Okay, so I am supposed to be finding a black box. Oh, I can't see anything. See a bunch of bodies on the ground. A bunch of bodies. This whole crew didn't make it. Now I'm looking for a... It must be the pilot, I'm guessing. Okay, so I want to find a black box, which should be... Oh, I think that might be it right there. Like there's some other junk in here too. I believe that is what I'm after. Ooh. Man, I can barely see this thing. That is bright. Why is it so bright? Can't seem to get a hold of it. That's better. Okay, you're going back to my ship because... Wow. I know they want to make sure that people can see it, but that thing is extremely bright. I didn't see anybody here, so I'm guessing I have nothing to worry about. Okay, I learned my lesson last time. I don't drop boxes anymore because that's just dangerous. That was nice and simple. I mean, technically, I haven't delivered the black box yet, so I haven't actually gotten paid. But as long as I don't do anything stupid and nothing goes wrong between now and the time I get back to New Babbage, it should be very easy. I think I had 2 contracts at Sakura Sun. I will hit them up next.
Not so good.
Turn on the engines.
Trying to make a fool out of me.
Let's see, Sakura Sun.
The engines are now online.
No, I think they were underneath investigations, if I'm right. That's Logistics Depot. That is the one I just did. That is... Okay, so I think maybe they are... this one. That is Sakura Sun, and that one... Okay, so I'll do this one first. Nice and easy. Don't hit anything. Let's head out.
Heading out, Captain.
Perfect. And let me guess, the cursed sun is going to be on the other side of the planet in the middle of the darkness. Just because. What if there's a way for me to filter the Mobi-Glass, or maybe to get like a software upgrade that I can filter the Mobi-Glass so that it only shows me contracts that are in the daylight? That would be great. There are times that working in the dark is good, but those times always require, or always are stealth. That's the only time I like working in the dark, is when I'm trying to be stealthy. Yep, exact other side of the planet, which of course means I will be in the darkness. Or at least I get this beautiful view as I fly over there. As it switches to darkness. Ooh, but not complete darkness. I think the sun may be working its way over here. Possibly. Clouds have got a little bit of sun on them. Oh, that's very pretty. I have a feeling when I get here, though, I'm probably going to want my enhanced vision on. I will almost bet you. I still haven't fixed this yet. Switch MFD1 to self-status. That's better.
MFD1 is now set to self-status.
SCM mode.
SCM mode activated.
Find. See if I can find a landing area near that spot. Like there's already another ship somewhat nearby. Let's head in. Actually, I think I do have a good
Preparing
spot
to
here.
land.
Perfect. Engines offline. I don't know if I want to take my truck
The
with me. I don't
engines
think
are
I need
now
to.
offline.
I should be fine just walking on foot. I think I have one outside and one inside to do. So I'm going to have to do one of each, I believe. I have two here. This one is taking care of... Yep. Outlaw gang temporarily gain control of the shipping area. Okay, that one is here. And then I think this one is also here. This is inside. And then everything else is... not here. That one was at LD01. That one is at Gray Cat. Yeah, so these are the only ones I have here. Easy enough. Grab my gear. And then prepare to defend the area. I'll just head out through here. I think it'd be easier. Give me a little bit of cover from the landing gear on my ship, just in case anybody saw me land and is out here waiting on me. Don't see anyone. Oh great, the storm's blowing in. Because of course it is. I do not see anyone at all. Especially with this light. I don't see anybody. This is the place. There's got to be somebody around. There wasn't so much stuff blowing around with the lights and the condensation on my helmet. I could probably see better, but I do not see anybody. Oh, I was right. That was somebody. Oh, there's somebody there. I don't know if they knew I was coming or what, but there's one. Don't see anybody there. Oh, there's somebody. Where did he run to? Got him once. He's got to be bleeding. Thought that my hostiles were back there. Or do they migrate? The great hostile migration of 2954? Now I don't know if the rest of my guys are over here, or if they're back there, or if they're hunting me. Don't see anybody else there. Somebody over there. According to this, I have 6 guys left. Problem is, I can't tell if that is a Sakura Sun employee or if that is a... I think it's Sakura Sun. There's somebody down there. Let me see real quick. Hey, do you work for Sakura Sun?
No, I don't work for Sakura-san. I'm currently a security consultant, but I have a deep appreciation for the Sakura Sun Corporation and their contributions to the verse. How can I assist you today?
So you're not part of Ninetales then?
Correct, I'm not part of Ninetales Inn. I'm an independent security consultant. Ninetales Inn is a well-known establishment, but I operate on my own. Need help with something specific?
No, it looks like you're heading my way, so we'll just work together to take these guys out. See if I can help her out here. Looks like she's fighting somebody on the other side of the wall. Did you get him? Wait, is that... Crap, I can't tell who's now. Okay, so that was definitely an enemy. Well, I couldn't tell. Like she was taking him out, though. Gotta appreciate the free help. Ooh, crap. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, that was a nice headshot. That'll teach you. Let me see if I can get myself fixed up a little bit here. Oh, that's better. Got a couple shots on me. Okay, so she's there. See if I can grab these other 2 guys. One of them is on the other side of the fence right here. Oh, great. The blizzard got worse. Now I can barely see. Hopefully those markers will help me out. Maybe. Maybe not. Can't see him. Oh, crap, he's wearing heavy armor. Whew. Very nice. That's how I like to see it.
All hostiles eliminated.
Okay. I took care of that. I've never liked heavy armor. I mean, it does take quite a few shots to take these guys down, which is good for them, but can't move in it very well. Okay, what was my next other one? Was, I believe, for 34,000? Yes. Let me guess. Inside. Yep. Half a kilometer. I'm just going to run up there. She's got all that taken care of. Oh. Whew. You'd think as much as I run around, I'd be in better shape than this. That's Sakura Sun. I'm going to say yes, because they did shoot me. Oh. Don't see... Not getting any sort of a notification that I am in hostile territory, so I'm going to assume that... Okay, that's Sakura Sun. There's some Sakura Sun up there. I think I am in a good area right now. I have a feeling that is not going to last much longer. Somebody's shooting. It's a Sakura Sun employee. Don't see anybody over there. Those are probably all Sakura Sun. Oh, no, that... Woo! That was closer than I would like. Oops, somebody's taking shots at me. That one. Oops, somebody's shooting towards me. Wow. Somebody's shooting a lot towards me. Holy heck, I don't know what gun he had, but that thing hurt. Ow, 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 crap. That was smart. That guy flanked me while I was worried about all the guys in front of me. That was very smart. Oh, man. Great, I got a guy over there now. Oh. Okay, now I need to watch out for two guys. That one. Got him. Oh, looks like my software has finally kicked in. I'm only seeing 2 notification markers though, and I've got multiple guys to take care of still, so I'm going to be extremely careful. Oh, they took down one of the Kuro-san guys. Well, I failed that guy. Were you really hiding? Up above me there? Somewhere. Where'd he go? One guy over there. How did that guy get behind me? He must have been tracking my last position. According to this, I have not eliminated all the hostiles yet. I need to be extremely careful because I still may have hostiles out there somewhere. And while I don't see any flashlights or anything, that does not mean that they're not lying in wait for me somewhere. Nobody's in here. I once walked into this room and it was filled with criminals all waiting for me. There's a lot of hiding holes in this place. Pretty sure that is not where I need to go. Oh, room over here. I wonder if maybe there's somebody in here. Don't see anybody in here. Well, there's gotta be something. No one there. No one in there. think I'll pick up the pace a little bit here. As far as this goes. Don't see anyone anywhere. Why are criminals always so annoying? Nobody there. Crap. Was that the boss? That was the boss. Holy heck.
All hostiles eliminated.
Oh, man. Definitely got me. Great. I need to go back up to Port Tressler. Can I jump off right here? Try. Ah! Oh, that hurt. Got anything on him? Shotgun. Let's see. Anything worth a darn? Not really, no. Grenade. You know what? I'm going to take that grenade because I've been talking about it. I think the next one of these I do, I think I'm going to take grenade and throw a grenade up against the drug pallets and see what happens. Okay, so I should be good to get out of here. Oh, man. I think I'm going to head back to New Babbage, drop off this box. I might get some... you know what? I have not been at my own habit in a little bit. I think it's time to visit the spa services on New Babbage. And, hey, you guys are all good now. Let's visit the spa services on New Babbage. Get myself a nice shower in my own hab. Really good night's sleep. But I have one more package to deliver first. Oh, of course, and now it's getting daylight. Because, of course, that's how it's going to work for me. I guess the way that the universe keeps handling me, I am the thing that goes bump in the night. Just tripped, fell right on my face. Ouch. Ugh. Need to watch where I'm walking. There are days that I miss Orson. But Orson does not have trees. Well, that's actually not correct. Orson does have trees. Crusader does not have trees. Migratech has trees. New Babbage does not have trees. New Babbage has holograms. Oh. Finding it a little bit hard to breathe. My ship looks good, other than the fact that it's all scoured up. I haven't figured out why, but this turret keeps on deploying, even though I don't have a turret gunner. Been meaning to get that taken care of. Let's see, so get this. Oh, that's better. At least the inside of my ship is still nice. I mean, it's a brand new ship. It should be nice, but... Get my helmet off. I also need to stock the ship still. I still have not stocked the ship yet. Need to get some food and some drinks. Maybe a plant. Ugh. Vega engines online. Oh, I also need to figure out where this...
The engines are now online.
No, not that one. It was this one. Investigation. It was this one. There we go. That's got to go back to New Babbage. Raise landing gear. Where am I headed?
The landing gear is now raised.
Cycle landing thrusters and switch to navigation mode, please.
Landing thrusters cycled and navigation mode activated.
And out I go. Figure out who this box belongs to and get it returned to them. Which means I think it might be dark when I go to New Babbage, which is fine because New Babbage at night is absolutely gorgeous. All the lights lit up, and the light glitters off of the snow and the ice floating around. Oh, and it's daylight. Look at that. Okay, now to find out where exactly this box is being delivered to. Not anywhere near the... Actually, no, I think it is near the spaceport. I think that's the Aspire Grand in front of me. Yep, there's the spaceport. Oh, look at that. It is near the spaceport. How cool is that? And it's daylight. I've not done a delivery here in a while. SCM mode.
SCM mode activated.
I've not tried to land this thing on a roof yet, so I don't actually know how it works. Let's head in.
Aligning thrusters, configuring ship and lowering landing gear.
More than enough room. More than enough. In fact, I will almost guarantee that I've got a walk in front of me. Engines offline. Deliver this black
The
box
engines
for
are
them,
now
and I
offline.
should be good to go. Do I dare go out without my helmet? I didn't see what the weather was outside of the ship. You know what? I better put on my helmet just in case. Where'd the box go? Okay, now I'm just lost. Not underneath. Don't see it there anywhere. Is it inside? I am extremely, extremely confused right now. Vega, did you happen to notice where the black box that I brought aboard the ship went to?
I don't have access to real-time inventory tracking for specific items like a black box. You might want to check the cargo hold and storage compartments.
Yeah, I checked the cargo hold with no success. I'm checking the rest of the ship now.
Good idea. Let me know if you need any assistance while searching the ship.
I mean, the only two that are even on the ship is me physically and you virtually. So I don't understand where it could have gone to.
It might be worth checking any hidden compartments or secure storage areas. If you need me to run any diagnostics or checks on the ship systems, let me know.
Nothing here. Well, I mean, it is a bright red box with an extremely bright yellow flashing light on it. So it's not like you could easily lose it. Okay, I don't see it anywhere.
That does make it stand out. Double check all storage areas and compartments, including crew quarters and cockpit spaces. If it's not there, it might have been misplaced manually.
That is currently my thought as well.
If you need help locating it, just let me know. I'm here to assist you.
Nope, I don't know where it's at. Maybe I knocked it out of the ship on act. No, I couldn't have. Oh well, I'm not gonna worry about it. I've worked my butt off today, and it's time for me to relax a little bit. So I'm just going to go with what I got. That is very strange. That is extremely odd. Turn the engines online, please.
The engines are now online.
I don't even know what to say. I don't know where it went. Maybe it'll turn up later. If it does, I can always take it back then. So sometimes you just don't know. Orbital Harmony, this is the ship Citadel asking for landing permissions at New Babbage, please.
Citadel, landing permissions have been requested. Thank you for using Orbital Harmony services.
It is going to be nice to sleep in my own bed tonight. Not that I don't mind the rest and relax habs, but they are sort of like little coffins. Whereas I have a nice habitation unit here. And perfect. Engines offline. This time I will go ahead
The engines
and
are now
get
offline.
taken care of before I get out. Actually, I'll do this in a second. Let me just get out of the ship first. I'm really starting to like the ship. It's growing on me. Oh, ow, ow. I shouldn't have jumped off the ladder. We have to do something about that. Okay, so let me get rid of that contract. Gia, do me a favor, please, if you would, and stop the music for me.
Music is stopped. I hope you enjoyed your listening experience.
I did, thanks. So it looks like I made about 140,000 credits today. My chest is hurting. My mobiGlas is letting me know that, so I need to get that taken care of. I think what I will do is I will stop my chronicles here and then pick it up after I have gone to the medical center, got me a massage, soaked in a spa for a bit. Yeah, I think that's the best, and get a good night's sleep. That is definitely where to go. Gia, do me a favor, please, and end the recording if you would.
Recording will end in 3, 2, 1.